Hey everybody, it's Lapis Lauri. Welcome back to Hypercraft, Hypermine Vanilla. We're here at the homestead today. I have just finished unpacking after a long work week. There's a guy. I heard him earlier. What's up, buddy? Thanks for visiting. You're awesome. But I just finished cleaning up my work site over here on the town hall. Now, if you haven't watched my live streams, I've pretty much live streamed this entire build. So you'll have to go back and check the links. I'll try to remember to put them in the down there's so that you can see the progress as it happens. So you can see the top of it from here. What we're going to end up doing is doing a wrap-up video today of what I've gotten accomplished and maybe just a few other things that we need to do some work on. Now, Wooly, our friend who has decided he wants to do these great conference chairs and tables, is on holiday this week. This is, what is today? Tuesday, the 30th. You'll probably see it on the 31st, New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. But here you go. Here is our town hall. Now, I kind of went with the whole Justice League inspiration, which when you think about the Justice League, had that big kind of rounded front and these vertical lines, and it also had like a statue out front that was like of a big flame. Well, that'll have to do. I think I kind of like it. We've got some water ponds out front too that kind of make it look neat. And it's a 80-some wide circle, this sidewalk is, so people can walk all around the edge. Now, I haven't decided how I want to address this treatment right here, if I just want to leave that as a retaining wall and then build up behind it. Maybe just put some dirt back here. I don't know, I did fill in a little bit of it. And we have some landscaping out front. But I think the fun stuff comes inside. The last we saw of this is I had just set out the perimeter and cleared the mountain. So this little tree back here happened to be right in the middle, and it was right at that height, and I just left it because it was perfect. It was a perfect little thing. And I made this lovely floor design, and I tweeted out a few things about this. If you're not following my Twitter, you probably should. You get a lot more insight of what's going on, and also when I live stream. But the floor design is really kind of cool. It kind of gives it a scalloped look when you're looking at it from above. And here is the map overview of the entire thing. And it does have some skylight action going on here. And, you know, I just finished up with some of the lighting, which is the glowstone in places where I had torches. And, you know, much to some of my friends' dismay, we do have a side torch or 7 or 8 around the perimeter, just because I think it needs that little extra bit of light on the sides. The build went smoother than I thought it would, and I had anticipated maybe doing another layer, but I decided it just didn't need it. It's a nice open concept at the top, which I really like, and there's room to do seating on this side and or the other or down below. And if you look at this design at the top, it looks like a giant pickaxe from up above, so I hope people can kind of understand that's what it is. And the logo for Hypermine is the Minecraft diamond pickaxe, so it kind of represents that, which I thought was kind of cool. Up above there is just the cyan glass with the half slab. And then I left a circle above where the tree was, so we would get all the natural light that he needs. And this area back here is kind of cool, which is just like a giant ribbed area with light. And underneath, it's got some design. I can't even show it to you unless I bust out here, so we'll do that. Let's have a chicken nugget here. My secret stash of stuff. So underneath is a nice design with cyan wool and the iron, but there's a snow golem running around down here. For Christmas time, we had some snow golems, so I just left one underneath, and he protects us from the bad guys. He throws snowballs at zombies, so he's having a fun time. I kind of like it. I think it gives it a little bit of charm. But up above is cool. I like the way that looks. I don't know what it represents exactly, but it's kind of cool. It's interesting. But yeah, I was working today and I was like, look, I'm done with the roof. I'm pretty well done with the build. Now I can do some detail work on these arches and how they blend in with the sides. This is about the only place I have andesite is on the floor and on these arches, so it kind of lends it a little bit of depth. But I wanted it to be very open and look very interesting as far as the ice and everything goes. I wanted it to kind of be, you know, frozen in time, just something a little different. And when you look at it from the outside, it kind of gives it a three-dimensionality that isn't just a wall. So you've got actually 3 layers of depth to it. Yeah, so the only thing I might add is maybe stairways to this area here, so that it looks like it's a little more rounded instead of square. Like we have stairs on the inside, we may repeat that on the outside. So let's hop down here. You still have complete access to the nether. It's a sheltered kind of thing. Server lag gives you that delay. And I did move, as part of this process, I moved everything down here. We have complete storage for community. So we'll have smooth stone. Maybe some of my stairways are here. Let's grab, see if there's some more here. Yeah, sure, we got a bunch. Grab some half slabs just in case. So there's all the storage that we had up above that I had to move down. And then we have our enchantment table area. And then we have private lockers for people who had things upstairs to begin with. And beds. Now see, look, Armitage. He's got a whole stash of goodies down here. He'll have to come see what he's got. So yeah, Woolie's got his things. Joe the Pirate, Civic, Teal Lone Wolf, and Crit has all of these lovely things. And there's a brewing station with brewing items right here. You know, all the jars and whatnot. They'll have to probably go get some jars from the wood station. Or we got a bunch of glass left over from the build. They can build their own. All the things. And this does go up to the original area. So we've still got our snow golem here. We've still got minor furnaces. And then I just kind of blocked this off. This is all just blocked off from what it was before. We could most definitely clean this up a little bit so it looks nicer, I'm sure. But for now it's just the dirt so that it's all covered up. It is now underneath the things. And this goes down to our money area. So everything is still here the way it was. It just got reconfigured. Just a little reconfigured, that's all. And I tried to stay true to the design elements that were here before with the white. I did add the color. I wasn't originally going to go with purple. I really wanted this cyan. But once I started using it back here, I decided it was too squeaky clean. I like the way the purple was, just give it a little more depth, and the black, of course, with the contrast. I just really like how it turned out. I may yet pull some of that color in up on the roof to try to outline the idea of the pickaxe. I don't know if I will or not. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. But it was a lot of fun building with our live streams. I had a lot of input from some different people. You know, it was just a fun time. So if you get to come to my live streams, great. I'm sure we'll be able to hang out a little bit. Maybe this needs to be steps 2. So we can just come right up here. Like so. And cross over from side to side. And they can just be walkways. I like it. Now I had considered using glass to kind of enclose them, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. I don't know. I do not know. See, I'm going to have to hop to get up there, so I'll take those out and put stairways in because I like that idea better. Just add some detail work here and there for these. And do you think we'll have bad guys come up here because it's dark? The only light is right here. It is a little bit moody. I don't know if I have my moody lighting on or not. I'm pretty sure I have it as bright. I could be wrong. Let's check and see. Options. Where is it? Brightness is on super bright. So not moody. Not moody, just regular. But had a lot of good comments about how the build was coming together, and I just kind of went with it. The reason I didn't have any videos out on it is because I've basically been suffering with the flu, coughing, and I just totally have lost my voice during this process. Everybody in my family had it over Christmas. A lot of people where I was working, one of my friends actually had got pneumonia. Good gravy, how many stairs did I just use? A bunch. We gotta go get some more. So yeah, it was pretty serious sickness here around the area. Everybody had this cough, hack with fever, so I wasn't able to record, and even my live streams were delayed by at least a week. Talk about server delay right there, boys and girls. Okay, it's my latency at work. So yeah, we had quite a bit of things in between, and I just started a brand new job, which I love. It's doing web design and graphic arts for internet marketing, which is basically what my degree is in, and I love it so far. all the group of people that I work with is awesome sauce, and just a nice fun group, and it's a pleasure to go to work every day. I'm enjoying it immensely. If you aren't doing what you love with your life or your employment, you need to change your job. It's just that easy. Even if you make less money or you have to travel, it's just so much worth it. Your stress is gone, completely gone. Yeah, I think I like how those stairways are. It makes it look so much better. It's just a super arched, clean look. If only I could get this glowstone to show up a little better there, that'd be nice. I'll have to work on that. Maybe we'll play around with some reversed stairs somehow. Like this. Will that show up? It would if I did that. Wouldn't it? Check that out. It's a thing. We're changing them all to that. We're changing them all to that. Get rid of our half slab. So that the light will come out the sides. I like that plan. That way there's still some natural light right there. I wondered how to do that. So now we have it, see? So it's a good thing you guys are here. Keep me in line. Most definitely make that look good. Like so. See, and then you can still climb right up these and cross to the other side if you need to for whatever reason. Maybe you need to talk to somebody on the other side of the room. Maybe there's a meeting. Who knows what you're going to do in the town hall. We got most of our utilities in the basement, and for this we can just keep it like nice and aesthetically pretty. And I didn't really want to close off the entrance. I thought it would be too confining. So I just kind of left it open. Now I had thought about incorporating some redstone as far as a doorway, like a pressure pad system when you walk in. We can just have like a gateway open up. But we'll see. That's coming up. It just depends on how motivated I feel about it all. And whether or not I feel like I can do that without altering the overall aesthetic of the build. We'll see. We'll see. And like all things in Minecraft, it's always in flux. You never know. It's easy to change. It's just blocks. It's just blocks. You can change it. Oops. Got a little carried away with my blocks right there. Let's put that inside back. Nice. Nice. And put that right there. And I'm going to say that's going to be our finished build for right now. I like how it's turned out. It's interesting. The colors are good. I like the contrast of the purples and the whites. And then the cyan goes with it too in a cooler palette, and I like how it's open on top, and it kind of represents Hypermine with the giant pick. I hope the guys on this server recognize that that's what it's supposed to be. I may yet go up there and work on a little bit of a different color scheme along the edge so that it's a little more pronounced. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for now, thank you for joining me here on Hypermine Vanilla, and I hope you enjoy the build. And if you have comments, please leave them below. I'll be happy to reply to them as soon as I can, and do click all the like and follow buttons so that I know that you guys are watching. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time here on Hypermine. Oh, the next project. The next project's going to be super exciting. Let's go look where it's going to be. Oh, we got to go over here to this one. This one. All right. I spent a lot of time on this iron cube, and I'm not working on the iron cube any longer. But if you look over here, there's all this area off to this side, and there's an ocean right where that block is. So we're going to try to connect this to that ocean. That's your teaser for what my next build's going to be. There you go, guys. See you next time. Hypermine Vanilla.